Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you with a Wednesday at 8 a.m. video. Before I get started, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Excuse me. I'm really trying to get to 500 subs by the end of this month. So even one little subscribe button helps out a lot. So it takes literally 1 second. And if you do that, much appreciated. So today I wanted to talk, I'm gonna start doing this in the beginning of every week. I'm just trying to critique like how I wanna do things. I'm just kind of learning as I go. So stocks to watch this week. So I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna post anywhere from like 2 to 5 stocks I'm really keying on every week. And I'll let you know why, I'm doing so. So actually there's a third one in here that I should have put, but anyways, I'll just say it at the end of the video. So first one is Corsair Gaming. I actually started buying this stock around, I believe it was $38, $39 a share a couple months ago. Ticker CRSR. They're they're like more of a modern day Logitech or like Microsoft or something like that. They have really cool features where you can like customize PCs, keyboards and stuff like that. It's a really interesting company. It's a super small market cap compared to most of the big competitors in the industry. So right now it's at $34. This is around my cost base. So it's, it's a very interesting stock. I think it has a lot of growth ahead of it in the next, 2 to 5 years. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I'm a long-term investor. So really any stock I'm going to talk about, it's years and years and years I want to hold it for. So just want to get in good fundamental companies and, let the money compound basically. So this is a stock I'm going to watch. If you're not in this stock right now, because nobody can predict what the market's going to do next week or next month or next year. So is it a bad time to buy at $34.70? No. So if you were to buy tomorrow, let's just say when the market opens or now, if it goes up, great, you're making money. If it goes down, average cost down if you want a certain percentage. So like I said, this is around my cost base right now. So it is a stock I really have my eye on this week. I will be purchasing stocks this week. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I do make videos every morning if I purchase a stock and what percentage of my portfolio. So that's one I have my eye on this week that I might possibly be buying. Next one is Planet 13. Ticker is PLNHF. A little brief overview on this stock. It's an MJ stock. It's a West Coast company. Their their main superstore is in Nevada right now. They are building a second one that will be hopefully ready by midsummer. So it's super exciting. They've announced that news for a while now. It's going to be in California, right outside Disney World or Disneyland, I guess they call it out there. So it's a super good location. It's by, it's just a great spot. There's a lot of big reasons to why that's a big deal. I might make a video more in depth to why I think this is such a good buy right now in a good position and how big of a deal it is to get into another state, being the fact it's not federally legal in America right now. So this is my second to watch stock this week. The stock went crazy today. I'm not too sure why, but it's at $6.94. My cost base, I believe, is $2.15 on this guy. So I'm up a good amount. But I got to do a little more research and figure out why the stock is running right now. I didn't see any crazy news this week, but I might be buying the stock because I'm really bullish on it. If I do again, I'll make a video. So so this is a stock I love for the future. I just think there's so much potential here. So so I might be purchasing this later this week too and averaging cost up, which would be a lot. But I really have to figure out why it ran so much. I was really hoping it got to like the $5.25, $5 range, which it was around $5.50 last week. And I should have just did it because I really wanted to buy it in the fives. Is this a bad buy right now? Long-term, absolutely not. If you don't own this stock or you do some research and like it, just getting your feet in this stock right now is definitely a good idea. I mean, I do think in the next couple of years, this stock could be anywhere from like a $40 to $100 per share stock. So especially once it gets federally legal and stuff like that. So this one is definitely on my watch list this week. Last one is another MJ stock, Trulief. So these are East Coast guys. Most of their stores are out of Florida. I think they have like 80 stores there, and they look to add another, I think it's like 15 or 20 this year up the East Coast, mainly in the Northeast area. So ticker is Tcnnf. This is a company I love. It's actually been downtrending the past like week or two, which I love. So it closed yesterday at $43.58. That's probably the lowest it's been in a couple weeks. So my cost base is $43.12. So it's right around my cost base. What I like personally doing is there are exceptions like this stock, but most of the time when I have a cost base, I don't like buying an averaging cost up if I have other stocks that I want to add to that are at a discount from where I originally bought at. So this one I've actually wanted to add a bigger position for the past couple like weeks, and it's been floating around the $46 to like $49 range, and I didn't want to average cost up because I do think, if there's a little bit of bad news or the market cools off, I believe this will go below 40, and that's really when I want to buy. But again, just like these two, are any of these a bad buy right now if you're not in them? No. You should definitely start a position and then average cost down if it goes down. I think that, all these are great buys right now. The third one, which I didn't write down, so I don't know off the top of my head, but I have been focusing on Tattoo Chef. I believe it's floating around the $20 range right now. If it goes back down to 18 or less, I will be buying heavy. I've made a couple videos in the past couple of weeks about me purchasing that stock. I think I bought it like 5 or 6 times in the past month. So that is the fourth one that I forgot. It slipped my mind when I wrote this. So those are really 4 I'm focusing on this week. Thoughts on the market? I think the market's very confused. It's very volatile. You have the Fed saying one thing, but then the market's doing the other. They're saying, in short, they're saying, oh, the inflation's not really going to be a big deal this year. Interest rates are going to stay low. Basically everything. But if you actually look at the market, like interest rates are going up, treasury bonds are going up, mortgage rates are going up. People are starting to come to realize, wow, inflation's a real thing. There's been trillions and trillions of dollars in the market that's been thrown in the past 12 months. So like people have to realize that. Like, I just think the federal government is trying to keep people from not panicking. And also some news that happened in the past week was, Biden said that his $2 trillion infrastructure plan, he was just going over the details with like EV. So I'm a Tesla shareholder, that's great. And, improving the roads, solar. I like basically everything he said, to be honest. I mean, he's talking about tax credits to American-made EV companies to move people from ICE vehicles to EV. I like everything he said, and I think that got a lot of people excited. So that might be what the market's riding on right now. But I do think the market is going to correct again sometime this month. That's just my opinion. So I just want to be, ready for that. So how much cash do I have on hand right now? I'm at 28 to 29% still, so I'm super cash heavy. Again, I think there's going to be 1 or 2 more corrections in the market between now and like midsummer. So I just want to be prepared because if the Fed comes out saying, oh my God, interest rates are going back up, things are returning back to normal, the housing market's going to cool off, maybe they'll talk about inflation, oh my God, we were wrong, there might be a 3 or 4% inflation this year. Just a lot of things I think they could say that would make the market just panic. Like panic as in like correct like 10, 15% or 20. And I want to make sure I can take advantage of that because I think they're just trying to give people false hope. So, it's a very interesting time to be in the market, and I'm just treading with caution. I have most of my positions not fully built out, but like I'm really happy with where they're at. So I'm kind of just waiting for opportunity. I'm not forcing anything. I'm being very patient. So I know that's hard when you're in the market or you're not in something and you want to jump in. Really, over time, you learn how to be patient. So you have to have discipline when it comes to like purchasing stocks and really believing in what you buy. So that's really, it's super, super, super important to being a successful, individual stock picker, in my opinion. So That's all I got. Again, if you guys like this video or want to hear more about one of these stocks, just put it in the comments below what you want to hear, and I'd be happy to do some research or talk about it more in depth. I really want to make a video on this one, maybe later this week, talk more about it, but I have to figure out why it went up like that. So yeah, that's all I got. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Trying to get to 500 subs by the end of April. If you hit that subscribe button, it's much appreciated. All right, peace.